Well, Friday night we received a report on Saturday evening that an individual had forcibly raped a 3-year-old girl on Friday evening. That call came from the hospital. We had officers respond to the hospital, and the child was subsequently transferred up to Children's Hospital in Boston. The officers began their investigation, talking to the parent involved, getting information as to what occurred, and based upon that information, officers obtained a search warrant. That search warrant was executed yesterday along with an arrest warrant. The individual was first placed in custody, and then a search of his premises was conducted along with the Kingston Police or the State Police Crime Lab.
Was he dating the victim's mother?
The information we have is that they had gone to high school together and that they had met up, and she had decided to spend the night at his residence with her 2 children.
Do we know where they met?
No, we don't.
When you first heard that this man had been arrested again, what was the first thing that flashed in your mind?
Well, I always wonder why we let people out who are charged with such crimes. Obviously, someone who has this type of background is no one that can be rehabilitated, and letting them loose in society only means that we're going to have further victims. So initially, we received a report in August that he had broken into a home and raped a 5-year-old child. We conducted an investigation, obtained an arrest warrant on him then, and arrested him. Subsequently, he was indicted for that crime on October 1st through Brockton Superior Court. So he's awaiting trial on the first charge when he has conducted the second incident.
How does someone accused of raping a 5-year-old be allowed to roam the streets?
Well, unfortunately, our end is only to receive complaints about crimes, to investigate, and to arrest individuals. From that point on, the rest of the criminal justice system needs to kick in to protect the public. We bring them forward, we present the evidence we have, and we depend upon the courts to do the appropriate thing.
Do you feel like the criminal justice system did its job this time around?
Well, obviously, with the second victim, I feel that this could have been prevented if we took a stronger stance on dealing with these individuals.
Chief, he sounds like a troubled individual with not only arrests for this type of thing, but a DUI arrest or an OUI arrest. Is he known to your department, and have you guys arrested him for more than just these allegations here?
I really don't have that knowledge. I know that he has been involved in the system before. I'm unsure if it was the Kingston Police Department. When the first incident occurred, obviously, he came onto my radar screen, and then to hear that he had done a subsequent offense of this nature is very disturbing.
Do you want to say anything to the family members affected here of the first victim, alleged victim, and the second alleged victim?
Well, obviously, we care deeply about the family and the children involved, and I wish neither incident had occurred, but we will do what we can to fully prosecute this individual.
Chief, what do you think you could have done differently from your end of the law enforcement world to have assured his getting locked up the first time around?
Well, what we did is what we normally would do, which we asked for a dangerousness hearing on him the first time around. Unfortunately, some legal games had transpired, and that had to be withdrawn. And he was allowed to walk on, you heard, $10,000 bail, which obviously was ineffective because this occurred again.
What was the bail request from the prosecution in that particular instance?
I think you'd have to ask the prosecution or the prosecutor themselves. I'm unaware of what it was at that time.
I think the allegations here speak for themselves, but what do you think about an individual like this? Is he dangerous? Should he go away for the rest of his life?
Oh, I definitely believe so. I mean, study after study has shown that someone who conducts these types of crimes cannot be rehabilitated, but yet we continue as a society to release them thinking that something is going to change. It does not change. They continue to reoffend and reoffend. So yes, someone like this, especially the 2 children involved twice doing this, is somebody that should go away for life.
What has he said to your officers? Has he said anything?
No, he hasn't given us any information.
Are you angry about this, Chief?
Well, it is upsetting. Obviously, 2 small children in the course of less than 6 months have been victimized in our community, and it does upset me to have this type of activity occur.
Chief, thank you. So